Hello everybody and welcome back to Demon's Crest. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo! Last time we beat up Phalanx and got this password as a result. If you're wondering how I got it loaded in so quickly, it's because well, once you get the password, just reset the game. It starts in there. You are welcome to use this password for your own personal use. Matter of fact, everywhere is made available to us, and all the bosses are back alive. So have fun with it. But what's the real feature of this? Well, this over here. Now this is either the Crest of Heaven or the Crest of Infinity. The game doesn't bother really telling us which one it is. Fact of the matter is, it's the ultimate gargoyle. What's so great about him? Well, he does everything all the other gargoyles did. He can gain altitude in flight. He can swim. He has the extra armor. He can charge when he's on the ground. He can still do headbutts. But of course, since headbutts and charging are done on the same button, you have to be in the air to make him do a headbutt. So, our immediate goal at the moment will be to gather up money in order to shove some ginseng into these vials. Don't bother with the spells for fighting the boss that we're going to deal with. None of them are of any use. Matter of fact, every guide I've seen doesn't even know what Shadow is supposed to do. It appears to be completely useless. Oh yes, there's another thing that this one can do, which is to charge up the breath. Aha! Near as I can tell, though, that the charged up breath does not do any additional damage. It's just piercing. So, I'm going to gather money, and then I'll get potions, and I'll rejoin you at the world map. We'll see you when I get there. Aha! Of course, then again, let's not forget to actually look at the Fang Talisman and say hi to the guy by the talisman. It allows you to increase your magical power. That is the lamest description. Huzzah! Hello, sir! Hey! You're the one that defeated Phalanx! Hey, my thanks! Because I didn't like the laws we were forced to keep. No offense, demons shouldn't have the power to rule. Know what I mean? Yeah, I think I know what you mean. But it's not really your call to be made. Oh well. Let's get back to getting things done. Haha! Alrighty, well that's out of the way. Fly, Firebrand! There's Phalanx's castle, which if we go there, then we'll get to fight. Then we can actually go all the way through it and fight with Phalanx. Then after we're done fighting with him, we get kicked out to the world map. Aha! But we want to go to this place, which did not show up before at all. It starts out by demonstrating the power of the ultimate gargoyle. Or at least it lets us do so. Haha. Take that. Fly! You may want to consider just using the title gargoyle for this part because, well, title gargoyle's breath will choose through buster blocks on its own just fine. Of course, the swim animation is just flying. Remember how to fly again. Haha! Now for by far the toughest boss of the game. This takes a lot of time to learn, but let's show you how it's done. Haha! First things first. Just try not to take damage. Oh! That's not how it's done. going to take a hit, you want to take it from that orb there that's chasing me around. That will do far less damage than anything else in this fight. Oh. Alright. Switch to Fang and open fire. At least until he starts blinking like that. In that case, switch to armor and pay close attention to your health. Fires off his globe, switch back to Fang and start shooting him again. Ow. After the orb goes away, wait about 2 blinks and then start shooting again. He can and will spend as much time as possible invulnerable. So, don't fight with it, just accept it. And do your darndest to not get hit. Once he switches to this form, stick with armor, and do your best to avoid him. Balls of blood. It's still a case of you'll want to take hits from that ball rather than from him. Nope, blinking. Should be about vulnerable now. Ow! That really hurt. Take it to the face! Take everything to the face! Don't bother charging this thing up. As I've mentioned, as far as I can tell, it does not do extra damage. It just pierces and makes it more difficult to tell if you actually hit him. Ow! Yeah. Oh. Ow. Lots of ow. He's making this difficult on me. Yeah. Yeah. Eat that. Oh. Fire! Fire everything! Shoot it until it dies! Which will not come fast enough. It's just the way it goes. Really wish you would spend more time being able to be shot. Better not risk it. Should be good. Incoming! Oh! Just a big old patience fest. Just need to have a lot of it. Switch to armor. Yeah. Haha! Take that, punk! And he doesn't even get any real death animation. Woo! Back to the cliff. Firebrand slew the dark demon. Yeah, not slayed, slew. Who had lurked deep within the human world. Wait, Firebrand was in the human world? Realizing that his true power was not derived from the Crest, despite that he totally needed those Crests to fight that guy, Firebrand disposed of all the Crests and set forth for the Demon Realm. He hoped to find a true warrior there. One with whom he could once again taste the glory of battle. Yay! And I shall say, this ending is in no way at all worth the effort that went into to getting it. I'm beginning to feel it. Feel pretty sure that the crest which gave us the ultimate gargoyle was the Crest of Infinity, because the game doesn't describe the Crest of Heaven in any way at all. So it's like, what did it even do? What did any of these even do? Get out of my face. Firebrand maybe should have done a better job scattering those. Or maybe he didn't want to scatter them. Now to actually see the endings. We get to see the description of the Crest for having defeated Phalanx in a manner that let him attempt to summon the power of infinity. Otherwise, we don't get to see that part. And we get to see these descriptions of the gargoyle, of the different gargoyle forms, for having managed the secret ending. Woohoo! Yep, there's the ground gargoyle. And for finishing the game in any way at all, we get to see a boss roster but only of bosses that we actually encountered. Beth. Of Nunu, eyeball goo. Huzzah! The crest of air, ruling over the sky, the crest enables its owner to control the wind. That's that's quite the power when you think about it. Aha! Get to see it in action! As you might be able to guess, yeah, it's definitely possible to have this the aerial gargoyle on your first go through the jungle. Just have to go to the towers first. You just have to go to Area 4 before going to Area 3. Speaking of the towers... Flyer. Such an unimaginative name. Oh well. Pardon me. Ruling over the ocean, the Crest allows the owner to swim beneath the seas. That's it? Of course, I guess what more do you need? Woohoo! You still have more powers than Aquaman. Sorry, that was probably not called for. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I encountered you in that form. I didn't stay in that form, but I walked up to you in it. And it's the suck and blow snail. Because that's what he does. Oh, Thurion. Okay. The Crest of Time. Ruling over the past, this crest enables the owner to go back in time. Back to a time when you were more powerful. I guess. In theory, that's where we get the ultimate gargoyle, the legendary gargoyle from. Go back to being the Red Blaze. Woohoo! Hate those clowns. Oh, because she can get money out of the windows. The legendary gargoyle. If we had gone to Area 6 before Area 5, yeah, we could use legendary gargoyle to fight off with Crawler. Might even be recommendable if you can pull it off, because Crawler is a long fight. We could definitely get the legendary gargoyle before fighting Greywan. It's just, it would have made the demon fire obsolete. So, almost why do you bother? Ruling over flames, this crest allows the owner to control fire. No, it didn't. After all, Firebrand started with the Crest of Fire, functionally. It was fragmented. I guess it does allow control of fire. It's the normal Fire Breath, the Buster, the Tornado, Claw, and Demon Fire. Although only Fire and Demon Fire counted as fire. Normal Gargoyle. What exactly is normal about Firebrand? Somulo, the most intimidating looking boss in the game, but by far the wussiest. I love a good zombie dragon. Hey, Hippogriff. Arma. General Arma, I think. And, of course, Phalanx. Come at me, bro. Haha. Huzzah! And of course, Firebrand himself. Hoorah! The final ending of the game. True ending, perhaps? I don't even know anymore. Any one of those endings could have been the true ending. Who cares? The game is fun. It's hard. It's a lot harder than it looks, but it's fun. I am Rufel. I have played this game for you. If there's a game you'd like to see me play, by all means feel free to request it. Until then, I shall see you next game. Later.